a mic on, so you know.
I gotta guard Angel. Oh, I ain't guarding. Oh my God, Ty Dolla $ign here.
Okay, I'll watch your bomb soon. Before halftime.
That was a pretty good team.
That was pretty.
What
pretty
made
decent.
that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again!
In women's basketball, rivalries can shape careers and take the game to new levels. While many thought Angel Reese would be Caitlin Clark's main rival, the real excitement comes from the rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson. Both are incredible players whose paths will cross often as they continue to break records and capture the attention of fans. Their matchups are sure to be thrilling, showcasing their individual talents and the growth of women's basketball. Fans are excited to see the intensity and skill these players bring to the court, reminding everyone that women's sports can be just as exciting and dramatic as men's sports. Caitlin Clark made a big impact when she joined the Indiana Fever, setting records with her amazing performances. She broke the record for most assists in a single season and showed off her scoring skills, averaging 19.2 points per game. She also helped lead her team to the playoffs. For the first time since 2016, Caitlin Clark not only helped her team reach the playoffs, but also set a new standard for rookie performance in the WNBA. Clark's journey started in high school at Dyke New Hartford High School in Iowa, where she stood out as a top player. Her exceptional skills earned her a scholarship to the University of Iowa, where she continued to shine. Known for her deep shooting range and court vision, Clark often drew comparisons to NBA stars for her playing style. When she made the jump to the professional league, her transition was smooth, and fans were impressed by her ability to control the game's tempo while delivering clutch performances. In her rookie season, she scored over 30 points in multiple games, quickly establishing herself as a future star. On the other side of the court stands Aya Wilson, a seasoned player who has dominated the league since she entered. With 3 MVP awards and an impressive scoring average of 27.3 points per game, Wilson has made her mark as one of the top players in the WNBA. Aya Wilson's impact on the game is undeniable. She leads not only in scoring but also in blocks and rebounds, making her a versatile threat every time she steps on the court. Wilson's journey began at the University of South Carolina, where she helped lead her team to a national championship in 2017. Her combination of size, 6 feet 4 inches, and agility makes her a nightmare for defenders. She has an impressive post game, but can also shoot from long range, making her a well-rounded offensive force. Aya Wilson's versatility on offense is clear, and her accolades speak for themselves. She has earned multiple All-Star selections, All-WNBA first-team honors, and was named Finals MVP during her team's championship run in 2020. Wilson's work ethic and leadership have made her not just a standout player, but a role model for aspiring athletes. While many fans initially thought Angel Reese would be Caitlin Clark's primary rival, this view misses the true nature of sports rivalries. Reese had an impressive season but was slowed by injuries later in the year. This shift allowed Clark and Wilson to emerge as the true contenders for dominance in women's basketball. Reese gained significant attention during her college career at LSU, where she helped lead the team to success. Angel Reese led her team to a national title in 2023, and her physical style of play and defensive tenacity made her a fan favorite. However, injuries have sometimes limited her impact. The media often builds rivalries around storylines rather than focusing on statistics or performance. But while Reese is undoubtedly talented and will be a tough opponent for both Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson in the future, it's clear that Clark's biggest challenges will come from established stars like Wilson. The matchups between Clark and Wilson have been electrifying. In their encounters, Wilson has consistently exceeded expectations, showcasing her experience and skill against a rising star like Clark. These games have become must-watch events, drawing significant attention from fans. The matchups between Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson have captured the attention of both fans and analysts alike. In their first meeting as professionals, fans witnessed an intense battle where Clark showcased her sharp shooting from beyond the arc, while Wilson dominated inside with powerful post moves. These games aren't just about individual stats, they represent a clash of playing styles. Clark's finesse versus Wilson's strength. Analysts have pointed out that these matchups often come down to which player can impose their will on the game first. If Clark heats up early with three-pointers, it can shift the momentum dramatically. On the other hand, if Wilson establishes her dominance in the paint early, it can demoralize opponents. Clark's impact on the Indiana Fever goes beyond her impressive stats. Her ability to facilitate plays has helped revitalize a franchise that had struggled for years, leading them back to playoff contention. Caitlin Clark's leadership and determination have transformed the Indiana Fever into a competitive force, leading them to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Her impact was clearly seen in a crucial victory against the Dallas Wings, where she scored a career-high 35 points, helping secure their playoff spot. On the other hand, Aya Wilson's contributions to the Las Vegas Aces are equally significant. Her leadership has been key in keeping the Aces as a championship contender. Wilson excels not only in scoring but also in her all-around game, consistently elevating her team with her performances on both ends of the court. Aya Wilson not only excels in scoring but also motivates her teammates, fostering a culture of excellence that has driven the Las Vegas Aces to numerous victories. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Wilson reflects a larger story in women's basketball, where individual brilliance is aligned with team success. Both players are not just after personal accolades, they are motivated by the desire to lead their teams to championships, demonstrating the profound impact they have on their respective franchises. This dynamic adds an exciting layer to their competition, as fans eagerly await how each player's performance will influence their team's journey through the playoffs. Looking ahead, both Clark and Wilson are on paths that could reshape the future of women's basketball for years to come, as they continue to push the game to new heights. As Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson continue to refine and adapt their games, fans can expect thrilling matchups that will help build one of the most exciting rivalries in sports history. With both players still young, Clark...
The WNBA has no idea what it's doing with Caitlin Clark. Can we all agree on that? They have no idea. It's a hostile league to Caitlin Clark. It's a hostile league to heterosexual women. It's a hostile league to a biblical worldview. We've seen, long before Caitlin Clark, we've seen WNBA players run out of that league because they're heterosexual. They've complained in the media like, woo, this league, it don't like us, I'm heterosexual, and I face...
At just 22 and Wilson at 27, their careers are far from over. Each season brings new challenges. Injuries can shift dynamics, and trades or free agency could alter team rosters. Yet one thing remains constant: their unyielding desire to be recognized as the best. Fans should pay attention to how both players evolve over time. Clark may develop stronger defensive abilities, while Wilson could continue to expand her shooting range. The rivalry between Clark and Wilson goes beyond personal competition. It represents the growth of women's basketball as a whole. As these two stars continue to capture headlines and fill arenas across America, they inspire not just fans but future generations of athletes, showing the potential and evolution of the game. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson is inspiring younger generations to pursue basketball with passion. Their presence has had a significant impact on viewership, with games featuring either player often seeing increased ratings compared to other matchups across the league. Their contrasting playing styles highlight the diversity within women's basketball, showing aspiring athletes that there isn't just one way to succeed or play effectively at high levels. Fans have taken notice of this budding rivalry, and social media platforms are buzzing with discussions about who will come out on top when these two face off again next season. Memes often depict them as superheroes battling it out, while commentators dive deep into every detail of their previous games, analyzing their performances and fueling the excitement surrounding their next encounter. This rivalry has captured the imagination of fans everywhere, further elevating the visibility and excitement around women's basketball. The engagement around the rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson demonstrates the growing passion for women's basketball today. No longer relegated behind men's leagues, women's basketball now stands proudly alongside them. While many initially thought Angel Reese would be Caitlin Clark's main rival, it's clear that Aya Wilson presents a more significant challenge and opportunity for growth for Clark as they both strive for greatness in their careers. Their rivalry promises to captivate audiences and elevate women's basketball to new heights. As both players continue to evolve, fans can expect thrilling matchups that not only showcase their individual talents, but also highlight the strategic depth of the game. The stakes will be high, as each player strives to outdo the other, pushing the boundaries of their skills and raising the level of competition for years to come. This rivalry goes beyond personal accolades. It represents a new era in women's sports where female athletes command the same respect and attention as their male counterparts. As they continue to inspire the next generation of players, Clark and Wilson aren't just competing against each other. They're paving the way for future stars in women's basketball. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more engaging content next time.